Don't annoy me, Amon. The game we're streaming is the game I say is we're streaming. Do, do, do. You'll find out why. If you don't already know, then you're a butthead. 'Cause you don't pay attention to football. What's up, dudes? How's it going, everyone? It is Friday. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate this thing. I should have activated this a minute ago. Alright, guys, so today we are going to simulate this damn game. So, storyline. What's the storyline in this game, guys? So, first things first, the rosters have been adjusted accordingly. So the depth chart has been adjusted accordingly, basically, to shift these guys around, so that the guys, anyone who was listed as doubtful or out was moved off of the depth chart altogether. I did my best to kind of put guys in order based on what seems to be the right order for Madden. So we'll go ahead and find out. So the story of this game, obviously we have 49ers Vikings. So for anyone who doesn't follow football at all, which clearly Amon is one of those guys with his lewd comments. So the story of this game is, on San Francisco's side, you've got Jimmy G, traded from New England last year over to San Francisco. They had a good streak at the end of the season when it didn't really matter that much because 49ers already sucked by then. So they went on their decent win streak at the end of the season. So now we start a fresh season with him at QB. Now the difference is that they don't have their almost 1,000 yard back in Carlos Hyde that they had last year. To pound the rock for them. They have some other noob, no-name guy as their halfback. They don't really have, they've got Pierre Garçon as wide receiver. Other than that, you don't really know any other 49ers wide receiver. Defensively, I thought they had someone who was suspended. I can't remember. There was someone I thought was... I thought they had someone that, was suspended or something for San Francisco. I can't remember. Someone I thought was on the suspended list or some crap like that. I don't know. But anyways, so that's the story for San Francisco. Then the story for Minnesota here is you've got Kirk Cousins. You've got Kirk Cousins who is starting for Minnesota. And obviously, as we know, freaking... what are they going to do without Jerick McKinnon? Oh, okay. So as we know, Kirk Cousins essentially came in from Washington. Minnesota gave up Case Keenum who went to where? Like the Broncos or something? I don't know. Either way, Case Keenum's not with the Vikings anymore. So then the big question around Minnesota this year is, was that the right move? Is that going to be what worked out for them? They don't have Bridgewater anymore staring down their starting QB, so essentially Cousins is the guy. He has to be the guy for them. Otherwise, they're going to have a trashy season. You've got, what's his name? Their halfback that went down last year, pretty early on in the season, who was basically done for the season pretty quick. He's back this year now. Cook. He's back to start again, so they got their running game back in theory. Defensively, they didn't really change much, although they do have one of their defenders is out in this game, at least one. So I had to shuffle some guys around on defense for them. So that's pretty much the story of this game. So I mean, I think it makes it an interesting game because there were pretty significant changes between these two teams, in the offseason, or even prior to the offseason. You know, things that have carried over from last year. So now it's time for a new start for both teams, and you know, we're going to see what happens. Now, I will mention too that one thing I have been doing up until the stream for like literally like the last 2 hours, which has been a pain in the butt, is, so one of the things I've been doing is I've been messing around with the different settings and the different sliders in Madden to kind of see like what can I do to change things around to make the game make more sense. I don't know that I've accomplished that. I may have gotten somewhat close to what I think makes more sense. Because I'm on, look, I don't want to look, dude. I mean, I just don't want to hear it, I guess, is what it comes down to. I just don't want to hear it, dude. Like, people bitch all the time about stupid stuff, and that's something stupid. Like, just give me a chance to get the stream started and explain, like, what's going on before you spend time bitching about it, you know? But anyway, so I messed around with the sliders, and I feel like I've come up with something. Again, like, I've gone through a couple different games, and we'll just have to see how it works out. I feel like you get a different result in every game, but what I have determined is that doing sims on all Madden is no longer, it's not a viable option, because all Madden is so damn try hard for the AI that literally you cannot have a reasonably competitive game in all Madden. So I've bumped this down to all pro for starters. And then I mess around with the sliders, and we can go over that some other time, but even then, if it works out good, then I don't think I'm going to give those, I'm not going to give the sliders out, because that's my competitive edge. I don't know. But anyways, it's my special sauce, so to speak. Alright, anyways, so we're going to go ahead and try that out today and see how things look. So, with that said, let's go ahead and do 2-minute bets, guys, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be 1 for 49ers, 2 for Vikings, 1 for San Francisco, 2 for Minnesota. And remember, your maximum bet will only ever be 20, so keep that in mind, guys. That is gonna be the case going forward. Rip John for 1 minute. John, you butthead. Well, he'll have enough time to get his bet in, I think. He should. You swore, John. You can't swear, man. That's the thing, dude. Every time you swear, you get timed out for a minute. And I have to keep that on, unfortunately, because the last time I made it public when I had turned them off, then people went full retard. Preston. Not to name any names, though. Preston. You and some other guy known as AKA 69 went full retard, being mods at the time, buttheads. But you know, it was a combination of them. It's new for you, whatever, dude. He did it on. Yes, they did it on purpose. Of course they did. Yeah, Mike. The maximum that you'll be able to bet is 20 gold dragons. So you can bet more than that. Like, you can put in a bet higher than that, but BakerBot will limit it to 20. All right, there we go. So yeah, I realized, like, messing with the settings all Madden, it doesn't matter what you do, and even in other levels, even in other things, it doesn't matter how low you change some of these ratings, ones that you would think would be meaningful. It doesn't matter. The AI doesn't give it. It completely ignores the ratings, just about, like, literally. That's one thing I want to actually kind of complain to Madden about, or EA about, to be honest. Wilding out tonight. What's up, David?
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. With that, we send you up to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Standing by our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The Vikings send out the rookie fifth-rounder Daniel Carlson to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
Make it the 24-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. We're going to look at Jimmy Garoppolo. He'll be under center, the fifth-year quarterback who's in his second season now with the 49ers.
And he put his time in New England to really good use while he was there. Obviously not the starter.
Mike, go back and watch the video yesterday. I explained it yesterday, man. If you were there, then you would know. I explained it all yesterday, so go watch it, man. I'm not going to re-explain myself every single video every time someone decides to come in and ask, hey, why is the max 20? If need be, I will publish a separate video that will explain it to you, so you can go watch it, okay? But I'm not going to re-explain it every single stream.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
All right, so let's see how this works out, guys. I'm interested to see, like I said, I did a lot of different sims. Like I only simulated like a couple of different possessions for each team, and I use these same two teams to kind of tweak with the settings. And so I'm interested to see like how it carries forward. I'm fine, David. How are you, man? How are you doing?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
John.
To your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that.
My opinion on last night's game, I didn't really watch it, so I can't really have much of an opinion. I was busy working, dude. Our work call went to like 11:30 last night, so basically covered the whole time of the game. All right. Oh, just barely got him. Leave that game alone. I mean, 12:30. Well, by 11:30, I was done, dude. I was ready for bed, but I didn't go to bed then. I did something else. Look at that. Yeah, that fat dude was not gonna catch the HB, so that's realistic right there. I'll give the AI that one. John, I don't know, dude, man. I think Philly might be in trouble, dude, if they can't figure out some key to their offense. I mean, they were just fortunate Atlanta was... Well, actually, Atlanta did give them a lot of gifts, though, defensively, right? That's my understanding, so... John comments making my eyes hurt. Whatever, Mike. You and Preston had a long conversation. I mean, Atlanta gave them a lot of gifts, but man, if Philly doesn't get their offense figured out, dude, they're in for a long season. I mean, at the end of the day, you just have to play just slightly better than the other team, right?
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
Hey, here we go. Like 20.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, he fumbled! Oh, recovered by Minnesota. Dude got wrecked, man. Holy hell. He got a forearm to the face, dude. Damn, son. Those hits in Madden, though, are like... These hits this year are ridiculous. Look at that. Bah! Oh, my God. He just, like, forearmed him to the freaking face. Was that Anthony Barr? Oh, God. Look at that hit. Bam! Oh, my God. Get wrecked, son. Lights out. You feel like the Julio catch changed the whole game, or you mean the non-catch? That was a big hit, dude. Like that just like damn near that almost put the dude to sleep. But I turned injuries off actually, because that was one thing I had on in the last game. I wanted to make sure injuries did not impact anything. And the reason why I say that was because earlier when I started simulating this game, the 49ers starting halfback got injured, literally like the first play into the game. The non-catch that was a catch? Yeah.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV.
Well, and that may have deflated them a little bit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Well, you know what I meant, though. I mean, it was a unique choice of words, but that's enough to, yes, that's enough to, I mean, it's enough to take the wind out of a team, right? I mean, it's enough to put you down. Oh, gosh, Flaming Axe is back again. Vikings are winning the Super Bowl. Oh, my gosh, dude. Dude, anyways, I'm just gonna pretend like you didn't say that, okay? Just you pretend like you didn't see that either. You didn't say that either. Okay. Yeah, why is Chester always so vocal, right? He's so loud. Oh, down goes Cousins. Down goes Cousins. Guys, guess what? You know, in previous Sims, we probably would have never seen that. I'm telling you, man. I think to some extent, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect by any means, but I feel like the slider adjustments I made in All-Pro are going to be enough to give us, like, reasonably better Sims. They should be more, like, they should be a lot more competitive. All right. See, kept it in front of him. That's all you had to do. Third down, you keep everything in front of you. Matty Ice is in clutch. Look in Discord. Oh gosh, I don't know. Dude. Baker's, yeah, my secret sauce. Oh, come on. Well, that says without, but see, that says without Ryan's MVP season. So that doesn't matter. The kick is up, and it's good. No more cheat. Well, I can't guarantee that. That's certainly, you know, maybe with it not being on all Madden, we'll see less of that potentially. We'll see less blocked punts and less blocked field goals possibly. Yeah, man, but I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. But let's keep in mind, so let's remember that Matt Ryan's MVP season came with Kyle Shanahan, right, as the offensive coordinator. So to me, that tells me one thing that we need to know. There tells me one thing that we need to know. Alarm clock, man, I will not stand for that. Do not do that again. That is old. That is 2 seasons old. And I will ban you for that. That is so effing annoying, dude.
Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only but still, they're not happy.
But I feel like, I mean, honestly, it comes down to offensive coordinator. I mean, clearly that's got to be one thing. I mean, Matt Ryan is not physically different, or there's nothing different about him personally that season versus now, other than, yeah, he's 2 years older, but still, like.
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Yeah, he is met.
Steve Sark looks better than last year. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I mean, after that game last night, though, like I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like,
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him.
I don't know what to say, man. I just don't. I feel like Atlanta's probably going to be looking for a new OC if they don't have a huge turnaround season, man. Like, and I don't know why you go to someone in college.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Garcon with his first grab. Good enough.
They needed to look for a prominent offensive coordinator, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's not like it should be hard to find someone like that to go to Atlanta. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Atlanta's got a good roster, so. Oh, incomplete pass.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We only passed the ball to Calvin Ridley one time, and we didn't even have a chance to catch it. Oh, he didn't even have a chance to catch it.
And tied for 4th in sacks with a career high 13 in 2017. Really anchors the defensive front of the Minnesota Vikings. Can get sacks in flurries, in bunches. A hard guy to keep away from a quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
See, if you notice on the running plays now, first off, run plays are not, I mean, they're successful, but they're not as successful every single time. Right, so there's the blocking on the run game it's average. We'll say that, right? The blocking on the run game is average. Every single run's not going to be highly successful. And if you notice on the passing, I mean, there's been some big plays in a sense, but I didn't see him take he took a shot down the field. I feel like, yeah, I think I found what I needed to find with this game.
In this case, just a little bit too much.
So on now is the Clemson man.
You missed Philly. Oh, the Philly special too. Yeah, I heard about it. Eagles could have easily blown out the Falcons. Good punt. And the Falcons could have easily won. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. I mean, I feel like Philly's in trouble if they can't figure out what's going on offensively.
Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And fortunate to get
honestly, like, thanks to Hard Knocks and Michael Kendricks, right, telling the Browns how to beat Philly on offense. I mean, now basically the entire league knows how to beat Philly on offense. It was publicized to the entire NFL. Just attack this guy, because if you beat him, he's going to lose confidence, and then you got your way in. Like literally now the whole league knows that. I'm sorry, John. The Browns exposed. Michael Kendricks helped the Browns expose the Eagles' offense.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
That's all BS. What do you mean that's all BS? What do you mean? How's that BS, dude? We saw what the Browns did to him, right? Remember, they even got that safety against Foles, man. He's going deep. Oh, overthrown. Hey, man, all I'm saying, yeah, but again, that was Kendricks gave them the game plan from a defensive standpoint, and they shut him out. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess that's my point, is that he gave them the defensive plan for how to beat Philadelphia, and essentially it was published to the entire NFL. Oh, look at that! See? Oh man, he still made a good play though. See the QBs, and that was a zone. So did you guys see that there? We would never see that in all Madden. You see how fast he had to make that decision and how fast he had to make that pass? I mean, he had a few seconds to sit back there and wait for a route to develop. But did you notice how fast these guys are coming off the blocks on the offensive line?
They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Dude, Kendricks is a bum, dude. I don't care about him anymore, dude. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter, like, what happened with him. What matters is, like, essentially what he... Oh, my gosh, what a play. See, we're going to see a lot more of that, too. We're going to see, in theory, a lot more of the defenders being blanketed on the offense as well. Like that. Like, you see, those are kind of plays that you actually see in the NFL. Right? These guys aren't open every single play like they are in all Madden either. Yeah, Kendricks is a bum, dude. That's probably, I don't know if Philly knew that or something. I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, I mean, I don't know. But, you know, to let him go and then... Oh my gosh, what was up with the coverage there? That was... Oh, he fumbled it out of bounds. Wow. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't consider that just legal trouble. I mean, that's he's in trouble for insider trading, dude. That's a huge crime. That's why I said he could face up to 25 years in jail. But we know he's not going to get 25 years because he's an NFL player. So they'll basically slap him on the wrist and say, well, we'll give you extended probation and maybe you got to pay some money back. If the Eagles make the play, no, it doesn't. It's not irrelevant. I mean, that just means that maybe Philly found a way to avoid that exploit. They fixed the glitch. They patched the hole. They patched the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I know she didn't. I know she didn't. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's not exactly a household name because honestly, I didn't even knew the guy existed until the Browns picked him up. And actually, I remember he was bitching on Twitter when they had reported, when Cleveland media reported that he had signed with Cleveland. He was like bitching on Twitter saying, why are you lying or something like that? Like, he was bitching to people about lying about him coming to Cleveland, and the next thing you know, like, oh yeah, he signed a deal with Cleveland. It's like, the hell?
This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know, Alarm Clock, man. I tried to log a bug with these guys about the rank. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh, he caught it! Gets the first down. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much I can do about it, man. Like, I don't... The thing is that... So, it's a custom command that I created. But the thing is that... Because that's not built into the actual thing. But... They give you the variables to use for custom commands. And according to their website... It says... It says that this rank is the... Not the one watch time if he doesn't have one, an empty string. Huh. So that's interesting. But see, that's the thing. I wonder how that works then. So I could try one other.
Break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
4 yards on that last completion, so
Oh.
that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let me try one thing.
Back to the ground. Caught.
Oh,
And he
stuffed.
stopped immediately there.
Let me try one thing.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition.
See, I don't think this is going to make a difference.
Now some movement before the snap.
No, I didn't write my own bot. Hell no, dude. That would take so much time.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing in
Yeah, see, it doesn't matter. I think something's wrong with the rank value that's being returned.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. The
Play action from Cousins. Going deep. Oh, incomplete. Overthrow.
Yeah, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
You wish I was starting.
70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it.
What's up, massive
They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good.
And another field goal for Minnesota.
6-0 here in the first. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up.
See, I feel like
Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out the just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
you assign automatically if watch times and coins amount is reached. See, but see, I don't. Is it because they're both 0 or something? I really don't know. Like, but see, that's the thing. It says you require 0 coins. So I mean, that's the thing. I don't understand. It's got to be some weird bug. Like, I swear to goodness. Swear to goodness gracious. Let me try one thing.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. The punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like, I don't understand.
They go play action here on first down.
Play action, going deep. Jimmy G caught. Oh my God, he got over the defense. Touchdown, San Francisco. Oh, I fixed it. It's a bug. It's got to be a bug. It's a bug in in the bot. You know how I know? Because I don't require any coins or dragons for you to successfully to obtain a rank. It's only based on hours, but I have them all set. I have the coin set to 0 in every single rank, and I changed it to 1. And after I changed it to 1, now it's properly giving the rank, which is like the dumbest effing thing in the world. So it requires you to at least have 1 coin, 1 gold dragon. So if you ever get 0, then you're screwed. Freshman boys. There we go. So I guess I fixed it, but that's a bug. I think like you should be allowed to say I don't care how many coins they have. Look at him on with the college junior status, boy. So alarm clock, man, I didn't mean to, you know, get all crazy on you earlier, but I hope you understand my frustration. The reason why I kind of went a little retarded earlier about your comment. To me, that's old, and that's just, man. It's obviously a way to get people fired up, so we're not here to just troll people. Yes, Amon, or yes, alarm clock man.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They're kind of searching for that magic.
All right, so
you know, they're moving the football a little bit.
Minnesota has had 2 drives that ended in field goals. So they've had decent drives, but they haven't managed to turn out any points. San Francisco has 1 drive. Dude, Baker could have banned you just now. No. Well, I mean, he's referring to what I was referring to. I mean, he didn't really have to say it because he knows, but... Well, Amon's a Falcons fan, right? My understanding, Amon's a Falcons fan, so... Alright, so Cook's not getting much rushing yards here.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my gosh, look at freaking Cook, dude. What's for dinner? Some stuff from Giant Eagle. My wife bought like some of that stuff in their cold food section that you just reheat basically, but it's like fresh food. I don't know what I got. Chances are she probably got me some chicken and some green beans or something. So good stuff.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit
Watch Cousins. I saw him up in there, dude. He was trying to block. Cousins was trying to block, dude. Right up the middle, and he got the first. Nice play. See, running is not as either. Running is not as easy either now as well. So that's gonna be interesting. What the hell? That dude just like kind of like threw his body into him and just fell down. So Minnesota has hit 101 total yards. See, that's kind of unrealistic because, I mean, I guess San Francisco fumbled. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of, but 100 yards in the first quarter? I mean, that seems kind of high, right? I mean, usually you expect like, well, I don't know, maybe not. I mean, you expect like 150 from your QB by the half usually, right? Or so. Maybe 100 by the half. And then maybe 50 by your HB.
Because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
But yes, I also have some Angry Orchard as well, John. So just finished nursing one.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
So San Francisco's only scoring play was essentially the big bomb over the middle. They had the wide receiver beat the whole. He topped the defense. He ran over the top, and no one was back there to stop him. Cousins back to pass. Throws it short. Oh, incomplete.
Sure we could spot any tendency.
Stop wailing. Why are you being annoying?
Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air.
That's why I'm fired up. Yeah, I'm ready to fight some people, man. Let's go. Drunk Baker's ready to fight. Oh, stop, Chester. What's your issue, man? Oh, let's see. Oh, look at the punting, too. Punting was another thing. I changed the numbers on the punting. So now, in theory, they'll stop just blasting it right through the end zone every single time. So they actually know how to punt now. What the hell was that? The dude was doing stop. It's hammer time. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Dun, dun. Oh, I can't pause it either to go back to that. Amon better be careful. That dude was going all full MC Hammer on us. Let's see. Here's a run. Oh, good open. Oh, my. What the hell did he just trip over? Oh, he got shoestringed. Oh, my God. That was close. He almost broke right through the middle of the whole freaking defense right there. Damn, Minnesota. You're falling apart a little bit here.
Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
So we finished the quarter, and the biggest play was that touchdown from
NFL on EA Sports
from freaking
You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
San Francisco.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the
See, when they show that picture of Brandon Gaudin, when I think of Brandon Gaudin, I don't think of some dude that looks like that. He sounds older than that. Like, I don't picture that voice on that guy. Charles Davis, I can absolutely picture that voice on that guy, but Gaudin just, it's so weird. Like, I just don't picture that guy when I hear his voice. So they've each got over 100 yards in the first quarter. Ooh, a pitch. Oh, nice defense. Look at that. Look at that play. See? And freaking all Madden, he doesn't even make that tackle. He gets juked. The guy like jukes back and forth and goes all crazy and makes like 20 guys miss and gets a touchdown. But look at that, dude. He 1v1'd him. He was like, come at me, bro. Did I set my lineups for fantasy? Yes, of course I did. I had to be prepared for last night. Dude, I'm actually kind of disappointed because I have Jay Ajayi on all 4 of my fantasy teams, and I didn't start him on a single one. I had Freeman on one of them, but then on the others, I had no one else. I had Philadelphia's defense on like 1 or 2. Oh, look at that defensive play. See, that's another thing that's changed, guys. Defensive reaction time has changed. So they actually can react to things. Look at that. He put his hand out and blocked it. That was a nice play. On all Madden, that gets through and caught, and the guy probably gets a touchdown.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
All right, keep everything in front of you, Minnesota. That's all you got to do. Oh, shoot, Garoppolo's going deep, one-on-one. Oh, my gosh, just overthrows it. Oh, man. He's topping out Minnesota's defense, dude. This guy, who's number 11? This no-name scrub, dude. It's not Garcon, so...
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
All right, good punt. Oh, made one guy miss, but not enough for another. Gained a yard.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. The last couple of drives have ended in...
Ooh, I don't know, Massive. That's a tough one, dude.
You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
I mean, I would probably say you'd probably start the Pats D if you think that the Texans will probably score fewer points. Possibly. But... you know, I don't know, dude. That's kind of a toss-up because we don't know. I mean, Watson was looking good last year until he got injured, so... play action from Cousins. Is someone going to break off their block? Come on. Throws it short. Caught. Not a first down. Short of... oh, wait. They gave him the first? Wow. That looked kind of short, but okay. Imagine this was Texans at Pats. This game, that game's a shootout. Cut one and sign a. Oh. Nah, I mean, you don't do that though, dude, because someone could always claim one of those defenses. And the Patriots defense, for some odd reason, is ranked to be or projected to be like one of the highest ranked defenses this year, even though they don't have their, you know, former. Oh, nice spin move. Their former DC.
Certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Wow, man. Hey, in my league, you should be scared.
Second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Especially if they have anyone as a threat as a kick return or a punt return. Nice run. Oh, my God. No, he got stood up behind his lineman.
They'll lose a yard that time, and
damn.
lead to a third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down.
He was looking for a route or a place to go, but
Great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
I know, Amon, but imagine if what if your defense gets scored on a lot, but then you're just doing a bunch of kick returns, dude.
They run it again.
He got the first, damn.
Down at the 43.
See, this is gritty yards, 12 for 23. I mean, it's 2 yards a rush, just about, so it's not great. But again, like most running backs, I mean, you're not gonna have like on all Madden, I swear, like the HBs have like over 10 yards per rush or something on average when we do all Madden. So the running game clearly is not like a difficulty until now. Because I don't look at, like, 49ers defense isn't, to me, it doesn't seem particularly that good.
On play action.
Oh, Cook gets the block. Oh, he's open. Dillian, or whatever. Open.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Thielen, right? Adam Thielen. Not Dillian. Thielen. I call him Dillian. Amon, you would be so bummed out, dude. I started playing on my Rust server again today. The one that I was on during the 24-hour stream. And they, because of some Rust update, they basically force reset the map. So literally all that stuff I had in that last map, I was geared with like a gun and everything. Like I had all my stuff, all my ducks in a row, and like literally I lost everything because they wiped the map. I'm like, I came on yesterday and I'm like, no. And then the admin's like, hey man, it's okay. Yeah, unfortunately they have those forced resets. Like, it's funny just to be on that server and have the even the headlight. Dude, yes, dude, everything. But see, now I know what I need to do to get to OP status quicker now, because they actually make it real easy for you on that server. That's why it's called noob friendly. All that time I spent looking for scrap metal. Oh, he throws it, caught, touchdown, Minnesota. Wow, Zylstra, what the hell? He ran a seam route too. I don't know about a fly route. Excuse me. Yeah, dude, I lost everything, but I know how to you know, get leveled up now quick though, and not have to spend all my time searching for stuff. They have all those shops where you can trade in stuff from so you give the shop wood and you get something back in return. Well, you can use that to basically trade in all your wood for like scrap metal and stuff like that. Basically the things that are required to craft or level up your other skills. And the extra point is good. So Minnesota gets their first touchdown of the game. So I just need to go find the shop. I'm not exactly close to one of all their main shops now, so I have to go travel a bit to move into one, like something close by. I need to build a house. When's hockey season start? Hockey season starts in like October-ish or November-ish. When does basketball season start? Isn't it like next month or the month after or something like that? It's about the same time as basketball.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
John, man, this dude was hating on Philly the other day. This dude was hating on Philly, bro, because he was like, this is that guy, the one guy, I think I told you about it at work before, who's like, he's an Uber Steelers fan. But I said, oh, because I came in to work on that Thursday, and some dude was wearing he was wearing an Eagles jersey. So I kind of intentionally, I went to that guy and I said, oh man, I'm like, there was some dude in here wearing an Eagles jersey. I'm surprised he didn't get beat up yet or something like that. And he's like, oh man, he's like, where? And I was like, oh, some dude over there, like no one that we knew. And he's like, oh, he's like, man, he's like, I saw some guy in here wearing a Flyers jersey or something like that. Bleh, that makes me sick. I was just laughing. Oh my God, he's dead. God. Oh God, get wrecked, son. Get wrecked, son. Yeah, Baker starting shit. Yeah, pretty much. And but then he was telling me something about he said something about like a Flyers fan or some Eagles fan, some Philadelphia fan who basically like intentionally puked on a kid or something. He's like, those are the kind of people those are the kind of fan that Philly have. That's what he was saying. I'm like, dude, okay, that's like one person. You know, I'm like, you probably have Steelers fans who've done worse than that. But I didn't say that to him because I wasn't going to start that because that would have been a never-ending conversation. But it's just funny how people have in their minds, like sports fans have in their mind, like, you know, this is the reason the team's evil because this one person did this one thing this one time. You know what? I don't care, Preston. You know what? I would have been there to boo Santa Claus as well, okay? I would have joined in just because it would have been fun, okay?
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the ball.
Not as bad as Steelers fans, though. We can all agree on that. They booed. I said I would have booed Santa with them, man. I would have joined in just because it would have been fun. Then I would have been like, okay, guys, why are you booing Santa, okay? You're not supposed to boo Santa. Well, I mean, maybe there was something wrong with that Santa Claus. Maybe he was giving people coal. And they were booing him. Because they were like, you gave my kids coal last year, you fool. Boo. Santa. Boo. Boo.
Of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run,
what if exactly he could have been fake Santa? So they were like, they were booing him because he was an imposter. See, Amon's got it. He was probably an imposter Santa Claus, dude. Garoppolo back to pass, throws it. Oh, he had a seam route there, but overthrown. You've never met a fake Santa? Wow, okay. All the ones at the mall said they were really real.
Came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
You know what I realize is that U.S. Bank, they have this U.S. Bank Stadium in Minnesota, but then they also have U.S. Bank Arena in Cincinnati, Ohio. So it's kind of interesting that they've got 2 different stadiums in 2 different cities or states. I'm welcome to Philly. Preston is banned, of course, man. All right, Robbie Gould.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Or Gould, however you say it. Let's see. Bro, why don't the fight? What? And the kick is up, and it's good. Oh, you're talking about on the field? No, you can't do that.
So a good
I'm telling you, dudes, I'm still waiting for the EA Sports Madden concussion mini game. They'll never have it. I just think it would be so effing hilarious, though. Like, I should try to find a way to make up like a fake mini game in Madden. What's up, Donovan?
Either way, I just went right past it.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Kicks it to the 1, to the 20, to the 25. Oh, to the 27 or so, 28. You should find a way to make a game where there's a marble. You know what? I'm on. Wow. Okay. Dude, forget Baltimore. Baltimore can kiss my butt.
Last drive also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead.
And I always thought that was a weird name. Chevy Chase is like such a weird name for a bank. Like, what does that got to do with anything?
We go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive.
Like Chevy Chase the actor? What? A run and stuffed.
There just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
So I need to find out. I want to know what's going on in Columbus, man. All this talk about these different players trying to go different places or some crap like that. Oh, down goes Cousins. Down goes Cousins. What the heck? Comma, 2 tackles. Yeah, they stole your debit card. What the heck?
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
The ATM ate it. Oh, well, I mean, that could happen anywhere, really. I mean, Chevy Chase isn't like Philly residents. Damn. Throws it deep. Whoa, picked off. Oh, overthrown. Kirk Cousins being Kirk Cousins, throwing a pick. What a play by Colbert. Just kidding, Colbert.
So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Thielen got like outplayed by the DB. Like, he wasn't even in a good position either. This year you'll see if Cousins is legit or not. I mean, kind of, but I feel like, I don't know, like, maybe he has some talent. Like, I mean, when you look at Minnesota, I mean, I don't know. They've got Rudolph, they've got Thielen, they've got Cook. But I mean, like, who else do they really have offensively that you're like, oh yeah, this person's the bomb? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they have tons of weapons or anything. Whoa, Garoppolo throwing deep, caught. Wow, huge play. They shouldn't regress. Pfft. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, first off, Kirk Cousins is you know, that's a new system. I would imagine that he had to learn, unless they had something similar to Washington somehow, some way. But I'm kind of doubting that.
'49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Kirk don't look too great preseason. I mean, that's why I don't know, dude. I mean, you can't, yeah. Our preseason obviously isn't everything, but, you know, it's. So Breida, 8 for 15. Then again, Foles did either. Well, I mean, yeah. In theory, they should not regress.
He was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
Do these pants make me look fat? And we were like, nah, man. What? Like, yes, they make you look like a fat fudger. I need to figure out what's for dinner, man. And, oh, gosh, man, the run. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to mess with the run settings a little bit more. I try not to make the run line too OP, but enough where... Because I feel like the run blocking plays a somewhat of a role similar to pass blocking. Like, I feel like there's an overlap there between the two.
The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
We've seen them run successfully when, like, occasionally, but it's not too often that they're able to produce big runs. Oh, what a pitch! Caught! He got nothing on that. Right? I don't think he gained anything there. I swear they were already at the 11. Wendy's. Oh man, I told you I got the food. I just got to reheat. I just don't know what. I don't know what it is that I'm reheating. Because sometimes Giant Eagle they're different on what they have available. So this is to tie the game up, 13 up. Could I see this game being 13-13 before the half? I mean, that sounds reasonable. Maybe. I mean, it's a lot of points, but I mean, maybe. It's not impossible.
And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The only other thing I consider doing, though, is changing the length of the quarters. That would be the only other thing I would do on top of this to make it, to try to keep it more realistic is, you know, maybe the quarters are 10 minutes instead of 15 minutes.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the
you know, I bring it down to 12 minutes. You know, I got to mess around with the timing to make it also realistic, right? Because, I mean, there's not many games where you're going to have double-digit quarters, right? I mean, maybe I could see 10. You know, you get 10 points, but it's not like... How many quarters do you see teams have 13 points? Well, I guess never mind. That's the game overall, so I don't know. Maybe it's fine. It makes sense. Never mind. Never mind. I'm stupid. It's not unrealistic. I mean, that's basically... They're averaging almost 1 touchdown a quarter. And that's not bad. That's a fairly good pace. And it's not like there's been a lot of big plays. It's not like the halfbacks are like completely juking the hell out of everyone like they do in all Madden. We may need to make the run. The run game's got to be a little more effective, though. The only thing I don't know, though, is do both of these teams have good run defense? You know, like, does this even make sense? Or is it really the sliders that are having too big of an impact? You know, that's the one thing I gotta consider about it, too. So I may have to up the run blocking a little bit. But so far, I don't mind the... I don't mind that... What's up, Stronger? Oh, see, there you go. See, that's how you got a positive run. See, that was good. You get one of those for every, like, 5 bad runs or 5 okay runs. What's up, Stronger? How's it going, dude? So, I mean, I think I can live with that because not every run is going to be 9-10 yards, right? Not every running back gets a 9-10 yard pop every single run play. You'll get 2 or 3 yards here and there, maybe 5. And then you'll get, like, a pretty good run every now and then. So that seems pretty realistic to me.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it.
Good run. All right, they're going to keep running. They got the first. And again, they did just enough to get the first.
They only
But he's got 34 yards by the half, approximately. So, I mean, again, if he's on pace for 50 yards at the half, then that's fine. That's realistic. Maybe the number of rushing attempts is not, but I mean, overall, like if he hits 50 yards by the half, then that's perfect. That's exactly where a halfback should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that makes it legit, or that legitimizes the sliders in my mind. You're a Niners fan, okay? So what do you think about the 49ers this year, dude? Like, what do you think of, you know, what they've done in the offseason? How well do you, like, realistically, how well do you think they'll fare this year?
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball.
Can I email the secret sauce?
and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that's
I mean, I could.
2nd and 6.
But this is only intended to be for simulations, because I looked at what some other dude had for
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays.
I looked at what some other dude had for like his settings, but it was intended for like fair play or fair balance play, like if you were playing yourself against the AI. But that doesn't work. That I tried those, and that it was completely ridiculous. Like it was still pretty bad. Cousins back to pass. Oh, he breaks off his block. Caught. First down. See, that's what I mean right there. Like, that's actual, like, he doesn't. The one thing I'm trying to avoid is the AI being able to hold the ball for like 20 seconds and no pass rush is generated at all. So that time the guy broke off his block and then forced him to have to make like a quick decision. Like they get maybe 1, 2, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they got to get rid of the ball. Like they can't sit back there for 10 seconds just holding the ball.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first. Cousins now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, John, I want it to be as close to realistic as possible. Oh my gosh, almost picked. The defender was right in front of that, man. That could have been a pick. Oh, that was, wow, he was double covered too, man. Like, I don't know what the hell Cousins was doing there. Yeah, he threw it behind the defender, fortunately for him. Yeah, I feel like the Chiefs will be eliminated because of downgrading the All-Pro, so they're less try-hard on the AI side. And then just, you know, changing the settings certainly helps. Oh, tipped! Oh, picked! Off the tip! Who tipped that? Was the O-line? Was the D-line tipped? Or what the hell did that tip off of? Oh, man. What a play. We don't see that very much either. Who tipped it? Oh, it hit off of someone's head. It hit off the defender, like his shoulder or something. What the hell? Come on, show the different angle. Oh, you poop. How many days before the cruise? We are exactly 2 weeks away. We're exactly 2 weeks away. I'm the 21st through the 29th.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT,
oh, play action for Garoppolo. Throws medium, caught. Huge play, first down. Looks like we're going to be the 2-minute warning after that.
Enemy territory across the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. More from Minneapolis after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
You can be my chaperone.
Over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Garoppolo throwing it short, caught, and short of the first. Are they going to hurry up? Nope, they're going to just kind of slow it down here. Make sure you don't get kidnapped. I think we'll be able to avoid that. The only true thing I need to make sure of is that my wife doesn't go down some random alleys this time, like when we were in Bahamas when we first went on a cruise. As long as she doesn't go down some random alleys. Oh, caught. First down. We need the streams to continue. Yeah, that might be kind of tough, to be honest.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order
to when I get back, yeah. Yeah, oh, I see what you mean, okay. For sure, dude. They will resume when I get back. So I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to update my video title and put like best sliders in the industry.
And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Or maybe like most realistic, or something like that. So remember, technically, how did you feel after your second 24-hour stream? I mean, I was tired. I mean, I felt like, honestly, I could have gone more, but was it easier the second time? I mean, of course it is, because once you do it once, then at least you know what to expect the second time. Like the second time around, I wasn't as like oh my god, like what do I got to do to get prepared, and how much sleep should I really get? Oh, down goes Garoppolo, down goes Garoppolo. I'm kind of skipping their timeouts real quick so we don't spend like half hour waiting for them to break. So they have San Francisco's forced to take another timeout after Jimmy G gets sacked. But yeah, it was certainly easier. Plus, I knew, like I said, I knew exactly what I wanted to get. I was like, I talked to my wife. I'm like, okay, can you go to the store and get me like some Powerades, so I have plenty of stuff to drink, and give me my what the hell do you call it? The trail mix. And she actually she had to go to 3 different stores to find me trail mix. So apparently, last time we got our trail mix at Giant Eagle, and then she went to the one Giant Eagle and it was gone. So then she went to a different Giant Eagle that was like down the street from there. Caught short of the first, incomplete. Minnesota calls a timeout. And then when she went to that Giant Eagle, they said they didn't have it either. So then she went to the front desk and asked them like where it was at, and then they were like, "Oh, we don't sell that brand anymore. Like, we don't have it anymore. We just don't sell it." So then she went to Aldi. She had to go to Aldi to buy freaking trail mix. Isn't that ridiculous? That's weird. Like, how does Giant Eagle, like one of your biggest like supermarkets in the country, like not sell trail mix? Freaking weird. Now, I will say that the trail mix usually were pretty big bags, but they're also trail mix is very expensive. All right, here we go to take the lead by 3. Ball is snapped. The kick is up, and it's good. Robbie Gould. Is that only in Ohio? No, it's not only in Ohio. Dude, there's Giant Eagles in Pennsylvania, dude. They're over there. When I stay at those hotels, there's like a Giant Eagle literally like right down the street from those hotels in Moon. I don't know how deep into PA they go, but they're definitely on the western side of PA for sure. I believe they're also up in New York as well. At least western New York. Again, I don't know how deep into those states it goes, but it's definitely in PA, and I'm pretty sure it's also in New York. But I don't think they're in Southern Ohio, though, unless that changed. Before, like, Kroger's is, like, the big name store in Southern Ohio. My Niners is different. That's why the Niners will win. You have Acme and ShopRite. Oh, really? Huh. They will go to... Oh, you said they will go to the playoffs? Okay, I said be realistic, dude. I said be realistic. I don't think that's being realistic to say that they're gonna go to the playoffs just yet.
They're down. They're trying to get back into the game, but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself.
I think it's a little soon for that.
You may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Especially considering in their division, you've got more formidable teams. Oh man, almost sacked on the freaking screen. Damn. Virginia, you think is Food Lion? Either that or Publix, or Publix as we like to call it. Because that's down south, like in Florida. That's like their supermarket chain. It's called Publix, which is weird.
That's phenomenal. And he was the NFL Man of the Year last season, and rightly so.
Another screen.
And if I'm not incorrect,
that was wow. So it failed to the right side, so then you tried it to the left. At least you completed the pass, but then it was still negative pass play.
Congratulations to J.J. Watt, his foundation, and to everyone who contributed to help out the people in Houston.
The Vikings on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far.
All right, well, time's going to expire going to the half here.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We want to remind you that new this year in regular season games, I'll take you around the NFL and give you
Shaw's
scores for games in progress, as well as look back at games that have already been completed. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
So San Francisco, you know, has a 1 possession lead right now, only 3 points. You know, it's obviously not an insurmountable lead here. So Minnesota's well into this game right now, and I believe Minnesota gets possession first. I think. Or a Wawa. What? Oh, Sheets? No, I don't. Dude, I don't like Sheets. The only time I've ever been to Sheets is to get gas. Like, I don't get food there or anything like that. I have a friend at work who does or did. But I don't do that, man. That's just not me. I stay away from fast food or gas station food. The only time I ever buy food at like gas stations or I would buy food at a gas station is if we're traveling and like my wife needs to stop because she needs to use the bathroom. Cause like I could literally travel for double-digit hours and not use the restroom and be fine. Like if it were up to me, we would never stop the car on a road trip because I can go forever. They make hoagies. Yeah, I don't know. I figure like if I'm gonna get food, I might as well get it at a place that's known for making food. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting food at a gas station is kind of weird to me. Just like, that's like going to McDonald's for a salad. I don't know. What's a hoagie? It's like have you ever heard of an Italian hoagie? It's got like salami and different type of meats on there, usually, and cheese. I mean, it's basically like a sub, but usually it's, I mean, there's different types of hoagies, but usually when you say hoagie, usually it's Italian. Throwing deep, what a drop! Oh my God! Wait, how the hell did he not get? How did he not fall down after that hit? What the hell? He just got, dude. There should have been a penalty there. That should have been like hitting a defenseless receiver. He just got cracked. Where's the penalty? Yeah, usually there's like salami and other stuff on there. I can't remember. Chucks it again. Same play. Tipped in the air. Incomplete. Damn. You're really laggy again? It's definitely you.
Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight.
And so Minnesota, man, they got a punt. They didn't really do much with their possession. Here's a punt. Good punt, good punt. And punt coverage is pretty decent. So the 28, 29. Okay.
But they did give up 10 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Yet again, Pierre Garçon and company gearing up to take the field. And they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights that we're seeing on the screen here.
I'm saying you don't go to McDonald's to get a salad. You go to like a salad place to get a salad, or like actual restaurant to get a salad. Like someone who's better at making actual salads. Honestly, like, I mean, you know, it's kind of weird that I say that, but like, I go to Wendy's to get a salad because Wendy's actually has good salads, which is weird. But I mean, a really good salad you get in an actual restaurant. Do you ever eat a Mars bar? No, I'm not. Mars isn't my thing because that's like rich chocolate, or oh no, that Mars is dark chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate because dark chocolate's bleh. Dark chocolate is nasty to me. Or make one at home. It's not that easy though, dude. If you want a good salad, you spend a lot more money trying to make one at home than you would just going out and buying one. Especially if it's just a one-time thing. I mean, you're basically buying a whole heck of a lot of stuff to make a good salad. Especially if you want all the things you'd get in an actual salad you buy at the store or at a restaurant. Oh, down goes Garoppolo. Down goes Garoppolo. They don't make them anymore. I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure Mars is still around. Maybe, unless that's Milky Way I'm thinking of. Look at that. They sent a CB blitz. He had a guy open over the middle, but by the time he was set after the play action, there was a guy already in his face. Dressing is a huge part of the salad. Well, the dressing's not supposed to be the biggest part of the salad, though. It's not. It shouldn't be a huge part of the salad because dressing is usually just a taste. But for me, I'm almost always get balsamic vinaigrette because it's the least fattening type of salad dressing you can get. So it's not a huge part of my salad. I mean, it's good for taste, but it's not my salad. You know what I'm saying? Salad is, you know, tomatoes. What kind of lettuce you get. Well, what kind of tomatoes you get, whether it's cherry tomatoes or diced tomatoes, you know, whether or not you're going to get cheese on your salad, whether you're going to get like green peppers in there, black olives, you know, if you put banana peppers in it. I put pepper on my salad, and of course if you have some type of meat in there like chicken or steak or fish, I mean that's. But for you it makes it, well, yeah, of course it does, but. The stuff that usually if something tastes too good, it's probably not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. Like you olives. Oh God, black olives, not green olives. You don't put green olives in salad usually. Black olives. Ooh, Italian French. Okay, so French dressing, I've not had French dressing in like the longest time, but I will admit French dressing's like crack, dude. French dressing's really good. Ranch dressing is absolutely the worst salad dressing you could possibly eat or consume. So if you eat ranch dressing, quit it now. Italian dressing's okay. That's about as close to to vinaigrette that you're gonna get. But vinaigrette is still the better. Why is it bad? It's fattening, dude. Italian dressing is extremely fattening. Or sorry, ranch dressing. Ranch dressing is extremely fattening. It's got all that nasty type of fat in the dressing that you could possibly imagine. Ranch is definitely bad. Like I said, I've shared the stats in Discord on it before. Go look it up, man. I'm telling you, ranch dressing is the absolute worst salad dressing you could possibly eat. It is the fattiest dressing. You can get addicted to that stuff, man. I knew a guy at work who like literally he had to stop eating ranch dressing so much because it was like literally making him. He was gaining weight because of it. Like if you eat enough of it, and if you eat it often enough, like I said, just look up the stats, man. I'm telling you, it's bad. Throws it, caught, first down, and then some. Minnesota, they were playing zone there, so he was open in the zone. Ranch crack, French crack. Like I said, I'm just a huge fan of balsamic, though. Like to me, like because balsamic has like nothing in it. It's just vinegar and oil, basically. I mean, it's. Actually, I don't even know. Is there vinegar? Is there vinegar in there even? I don't know. I don't know that there's vinegar. Maybe there's some, but it's like literally it's the lightest type of dressing you could possibly eat. That's why. Ew, ranch on pizza. That is nasty as hell, dude. That is so sick. I mean, I could see like people dip like buffalo chicken wings in ranch dressing, but to me that's kind of gross. Like I don't get that. I really don't. Thousand Island, Thousand Island dressing is more for oh, what is it called? What are they called? With the corned beef. What is that called, John? Damn it, what the hell are those called? They're like popular sandwiches, and I forget what the hell it's called. It's like corned beef and Thousand Island dressing. What the hell is that? What is that sandwich called? Because like literally just about every sandwich place has it. And it's always called the same thing, but I forget what the hell it's called. No, for sandwiches, I don't put condiments on sandwiches. Like I'm not a huge fan of. I don't do mayonnaise. I don't do mustard. I don't do ketchup. Like literally, like unless I go to like McDonald's or something, which is like hardly ever, and get a hamburger like where they just put the stuff on there. I don't like if we make stuff at home. I don't put anything on my sandwiches. The only thing I will put on there, I will say, is that was almost picked. What I do put on there though would be like barbecue sauce. Like if I have A1 steak sauce, I'll put that like on a hamburger sandwich. And pickles, but like even at Subway, like when I get my veggie delight, vinegar and oil. That's all I use on my sandwich. They don't put mayonnaise on there or anything like that, dude. I can't do that. Like that stuff's just nasty to me. Peanut butter and jelly. Oh, dude, peanut butter to me is like crack, dude. I love peanut butter. I love crunchy peanut butter. I could eat crunchy peanut butter like just out of a spoon, man. That's why I could never buy it, because I would just OD on peanut butter. That's so good. Cheese is another like bad thing for me. I've been eating a lot of cheese lately, so I've been trying to eat stuff that doesn't. I'm trying to like make sure I get stuff that doesn't have cheese on it, or large amounts of cheese. Because all my chicken I was eating, I've been eating chicken sandwiches, but that it has bread and cheese. I don't normally eat like that, and so bread is all that gluten in there, like in white flour from eating that bread. And plus it's just heavy, and then all that cheese, which is just a bunch of processed crap. It's the most processed food you could buy. That's the thing. If they tell you if you want to start some level of a reasonable diet, one of the first things you cut out is cheese. Like, literally, cheese is the absolute worst food you could eat next to ranch dressing. Can I have some cheese with the side of ranch dressing, please? Are you trying to kill yourself, sir? Yes, yes, I am. You're a smooth PB and J. Oh, PB type of guy. Boo! Come on, boo! I'm an Eagles fan. Boo! I'm booing you, Santa. Boo! Dude, that's terrible. How do you not like crunchy peanut butter, dude? It's so good. Cause it's like eating peanuts inside of peanut butter. Oh. Oh. You know, the one thing I used to do that was... Yeah, the run game is absolutely horrendous. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's reasonable. It's not even necessarily reasonable. I don't know. Jif or Skippy? I think Jif. I'm pretty sure Jif. Yeah, I think it's Jif. Because that's the one with the different, like, color... Like the blue, green, and red label, right? So yeah, it would be Jif. Yes. Jif crunchy, extra crunchy peanut butter. Oh man, oh baby. Now I'm hungry for peanut butter. Babe, go to the store and buy me just one big can of peanut butter, man. Oh my gosh, Garoppolo almost throws a pick. Did you see the defender coming around the end? See, oh, I love these sliders, guys. In all Madden, those guys are blocked 100% of the time, and they never get a beat on the QB. Maybe every once in a while, but that you see that defender came around the edge, and he had his guy beat and forced Garoppolo to make a fast throw. They have Reese's peanut butter. Nah, see, that's too much for me, because that has got to have a boatload of sugar in it. Skippy's underrated. I don't know, maybe. I just been a fan of Jif though. That's all I know. I don't think I've ever had Skippy. What about football is making us talk about nothing but food? Because football, when you watch football, people are generally at like bars and pubs and places like that, and all you do think about is eating and drinking. You know, my Angry Orchard, my tall Angry Orchard at B-Dubs the other day was $5 somehow. That's actually the cheapest it's ever been, because usually I swear it's like $7 for a tall Angry Orchard there.
Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for.
But eating out and like during games and stuff like that, like that's got to be so expensive. Like there's no way you could do that every week. I mean, if it was just you by yourself, then maybe. Like if you didn't have a wife and kids or anything like that. Oh, play action, fake delay draw. Oh, hit off his hand. Yeah, that was like deflected off the dude's helmet. I'm actually very impressed right now with this game. Like I don't really have much to complain about other than the run game could be better. So I need to mess with the run sliders a little bit, but I think generally speaking this game is not bad scoring wise or stat wise. It's exactly like an NFL game. It's pretty close to it. I mean, as close as you're going to get for a simulation. Oh, look at that. They had a pile going there, too. See, Cook is 22 for 46. So that's like, he's like 2 yards a carry still on average. I mean, that's not great. Should he have more than that? Maybe. And then the guy on the other side is like 11 for 9 or something like that. So... Dude, I spend serious money on ordering out sometimes. Oh, for 4 people. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's why. Like, my one friend, they got a first there. My one friend, he's got 3 kids. Himself and his wife, man. So if he's like, they don't go out anywhere. Because it's like an arm and a leg to go eat dinner. Like, maybe special occasions, but they don't go out at all. Because you just, yeah, it's just a waste of money, man. I shouldn't say a waste of money, but I mean, it's expensive. You know, obviously feeding all those people.
Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Plus, on top of that, his kids are also very picky as well about their food.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, Cook. See, Cook's getting, like, he gets these nice little pops. Like, his rushes seem reasonable, and that's expected because he's better skilled than the opposing halfback. So it makes sense that even on this difficulty, he still his stats are certainly a lot better. They should be. So, Mom called me and missed everything I said. Oh, well, don't worry about it. You didn't miss much. 2nd and 6. Cousins throws and caught. Oh, the tight end was open in the seam there. See, it's a good place, man. I feel like it makes the QBs have to think, and they had a defender coming at Cousins that time too. They break off the tackles real quick on the line, and then force him to have to throw it quick. And they were playing zone, like everyone was so far back off the line.
It reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
All right, now here we go.
And they'll try the ground game here.
Oh my gosh.
And nothing.
He ran right into the freaking tackle. He like tripped. The tackle got pushed on top of him.
Thomas there on the tackle.
Thoughts of Nutella? I don't know.
Quickly to make that play.
I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts on it. I don't really know enough about it. Isn't that like fake butter or something like that? Or fake peanut butter? Some crap like that?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority.
It's hazelnut
Big
spread.
play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I mean, hazelnut's okay, but I'm not like hazelnut's okay, but I'm not like a huge fan of hazelnut. Like hazelnut's okay, like in coffee, for example. Like if you have hazelnut. Oh, Cousins stops, throws, caught, and short of the first though.
And he'll be a couple yards.
See, that was an exciting play. You wouldn't see that in all Madden. Who the hell is number 48? I have no idea. Why are you eating cereal, Mike? You bum.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
All right, so Minnesota looking to tie this up with another field goal here. Because your crib empty. You have a crib, and the field goal is good. We are tied at 16.
Another field goal is 3rd of the game. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for, but does bring them level now.
I like how you put that in there. That brings them level. Right? Because if you're talking about kicking, bringing that soccer analogy in, I love that one. I love that one a lot. You don't want to go for it on 4th down and come away with nothing, right? Go ahead and kick the ball. Make sure you get some points. Even if it's a safe call, I think it's the right call.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
You need to get some food, Mike. Do some shopping, bro. Oh, nice return there to the 30. You said there were Publix over there? Not in my state that I know of. That's like down south, like in Florida.
Gets set to go here. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their
Wow. Wow, John.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
No, it's okay.
At least a few times on offense, get a
I don't feel like dying.
and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Some rabid Steelers fan, or, you know, Penguins fan. Cam the bandwagon will find me up there. Play action. Oh, he's going deep. Oh, overthrown. No, I said that when we were talking about Virginia, I said maybe Publix was down in Virginia because that's pretty far south there. And I said I know they're in Florida, but that's more of a down south thing that I know of. But in Ohio, we have like Giant Eagle or Kroger's would be the southern Ohio like big shopping supermarket. A run. Oh, he's got a good run. His first good run of the game. Breida.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll
Or Breida, whatever his name is. There's Kroger's there too. Okay. So yeah, because I don't think like if you're like down in Cincinnati or Dayton even, I don't recall ever seeing a Giant Eagle down there, but they have Kroger's down there. So
the Niners on third down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus
you have giant supermarkets. You know what's weird that actually I can't remember. Does that one Giant Eagle have a market district? I think it does. The name is just Giant. Really? That's weird. So it's not Giant Eagle. It's just Giant. Are you sure?
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So Solon, Ohio was the first. My understanding, Solon, Ohio was the first ever market district Giant Eagle. Because they had regular Giant Eagles, and they opened up like this kind called Giant Eagle Market District, where they have like, basically it's just known for like a place you can sit down and eat and that kind of thing. They have like a Starbucks in there and all that kind of crazy stuff. Like literally, Solon, Ohio was the first place to have an actual Market District Giant Eagle. It was a huge thing, dude. They had like. Freaking LaDainian Tomlinson was at that freaking Giant Eagle when they first opened up, like signing autographs and stuff like that, which is so random because he's a big B when it comes to Cleveland. Like I hate that little effer. When's the last time you've been to Queen City, New York?
Throw left side caught by Goodwin, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So it's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Cincy, you consider that the Queen City? I guess. I don't know. I've never heard of it referred to that way, but oh wow, 3rd and inches. I thought that was gonna be a first. Will they run it? I've never heard it called that, to be honest. Oh, down goes Garoppolo! Down goes Garoppolo! Oh man, huge play. So yes, I've been to Cincinnati. I've never really stayed there. I've been close. I've been through Cincinnati, I should say. I've been to Dayton, which is like close by Cincinnati, just because I had some friends that lived there. And I stayed overnight there one time when I was traveling with someone, but that's really it. Downtown. Oh, you know what? I have been there for a Bengals game once. Bengals Browns, actually. I think. Yeah, I think I went there with they were playing the Browns. I was down there to watch like one game there. Well, again, that was with friends. I didn't go down there by myself because I wanted to. It was just... Yeah, there's not too many stadiums I've been to that like aren't like here. Like honestly, I've been to Paul Brown Stadium, of course. You know, that was named based on the former Browns head coach, who the Browns were named after, of course, Paul Brown. But I don't think have I ever been to any other stadium. I've been to whatever stadium the Los Angeles Dodgers play in. I've been to that stadium. But honestly, I think aside from that, I don't think I've been to any other team stadium. I would really love to go to Lucas Oil Stadium. That would be amazing. You can stand next to the border of Ohio and Kentucky. I'm pretty sure, there's got to be a part where Tennessee, Ohio, and Kentucky come together where you could probably be in all three at once, right? If you do some twister type of move. How bad is the rival between Browns and Bengals fans? I mean, I don't know. I think it's more of a more friendly rivalry than anything else.
Case Cousins.
Oh my gosh, could have been picked.
Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard
Are you
Sherman,
sure?
able to get a
I
hand
don't
in.
know, dude.
The corner from Compton, Mr. Sherman, getting the hand in there to knock that one away.
The corner from Compton. What the hell?
Where he is right now. From Compton to Stanford, was a wide receiver at Stanford before flipping around becoming a defensive back.
Y'all are whims. Why?
Lightly drafted. Remember, he went late in the draft.
Remember, it's different. Like, than I would assume, between like Eagles and Steelers. But remember, you had a coach that founded the Browns, and the same coach also coached for the Bengals, right? And they named the stadium after him. So I mean, you kind of have some shared history there. Wow, wow, he's got too long to throw. That was bad. That was by far one of the worst plays of the game in terms of allowed pass time. But it took to the third quarter for us to have a bad play like that. You should watch Falcons at Browns. What do you mean? IRL. I mean, they always have pretty decent games, I think, with the Falcons.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away.
Oh, what a juke. Oh man, good run back there.
Return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
So Minnesota was unable to do anything there with that big 3rd and inches stop where they sacked Garoppolo and forced San Francisco to have to punt. So they basically wasted that defensive, play there, that big defensive play.
Come up here 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep.
Whoa, Garoppolo, he's just chucking them up there sometimes, man.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
A run and stopped.
And once again, not much
240p. 240p. Why you got 240p, bro? All right, so we're at the end of the third. Still a realistic game. 16 up, man. This is by far, I think, one of the best games that we've seen. This is probably the most realistic game we've seen. Cousins isn't doing great. Garoppolo's doing okay. But remember, Minnesota's got a better defense. So, I mean, this is a reasonably scoring game right here. Browns fans are loyal than the majority of the other fan bases. Yeah. I mean, you have to be pretty loyal to be a Browns fan. Only way you don't lag? Damn, dude, your Wi-Fi is poopy. Come on.
Twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 10.
So, John, you work tomorrow, dude?
They fake the give.
Oh, down! Oh, he fumbled!
Nowhere to go here. He
Oh my gosh, he got sacked, fumble. Wow. So that would have went down as a sack, a strip sack. Hell no, you're off? Sweet, dude. Damn, son. Hi. Preston, you butthead. You don't love us here anymore, I see.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
So, San Francisco forced the punt, man. Minnesota's defense did good this time. They're a good return, okay return.
Give him 11 yards that time.
He stripped him with his helmet, did he? Huh.
That will come the offense as they take over. Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear Get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one
A run.
he can lean on. He's gonna have to lean
What
on
is
that
this
guy.
fool doing? Stop bouncing him back and forth and
Looking to find a lane.
he got like nothing. He's just juking to the side.
Scrimmage.
John, you're banned for living in Philly. Wow.
It'll be second down.
The defense
Wow.
wins and gives up no yardage on a running play. That's something
So
they
if he
can
stripped him with his helmet, that's fine then. That means he hit the ball with the crown of your helmet, which is a very accurate way of stripping an offensive player. Sometimes that's what they instruct you to do is lead lead with your helmet, target the ball, or try to punch that thing out. Downtown, wait, trash flies everywhere. What are you talking about, dude? I don't believe that.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
What the F is in Indiana other than Indianapolis?
Move the sticks.
It's really coming to vote to talk about this.
That's a great question. Although I think Amon, actually, we passed through Indiana. I think it was Indiana or Illinois. They had one place where they had this huge, like, cross. It was a big, like, silver-looking cross that they had. I remember Googling that while we were driving to see what it was. I can't remember if that was Illinois or Indiana, though.
This situation, though,
But it's like something you see right off the highway, one of the major highways through Indiana or Illinois. I can't remember which one it was.
defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
2 yards on the
Hi,
carry
Mom.
there, it'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side. of
I need
the
to cook
ball.
some
Held
food,
to a
man.
gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's going to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
That was second down run for Murray.
Wow. Another first, man. The rush game is picking up for
Enemy territory.
Minnesota now.
10-yard pickup and it moves the chain.
But they only have 56 rushing yards total, so that's not bad.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
Wow, man, yawn. You're yawning at Preston's, Notre Dame, Indiana, Purdue. Wow.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That's just mean.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Friday night is just not a good night for gaming. I think I've come to that conclusion. I should almost feel like maybe I shouldn't stream on Friday nights or something.
job by that defensive front.
Because honestly, like I feel like no matter what I do on Friday night, there's not really that many people here
Only getting one
because everyone's
yard.
out watching movies or who knows what the hell people are doing. You know, that's what people do on Friday nights. Maybe later on Friday night, like I'd get more viewers just because then people were coming back from the movies and stuff like that. Like if I was streaming at like
Gets him down there.
10 or 11, like I might get even more people then,
Any football team, defensive tackles.
just because everyone's coming back
Just
home or
eat up
whatever.
blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Cousins back to pass. He's looking. Oh, he throws it away on 3rd down and 6.
So he just tossed it away, but that brings up four.
And they're going to have to
It's a
punt.
tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
What other games am I going to
Someone's
do?
trying throw the
None.
ball, and you can put pressure
I
on
do
them
one
and
game
make
a
it
stream,
tough.
man. The
That's
games
what
are
we
2
gotta
hours
do
long.
defense.
Yeah,
I don't have
sense being hurried. He got
infinite
rid of
amount
it
of
before
time.
taking the hit, but incomplete.
per day. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's only so much of it I can spend streaming. Oh, look, we're getting cheese. That was not supposed to happen. Oh, but the punter got it. So at least there was that. So you see, they need to stop this. They need to stop it, dude.
Probably the most wonderful time. Tie game, as you noted. They've got the ball now with an opportunity to go into the lead. Big, special.
You meant for this week?
by their special teams.
Out on the field now, here comes
I don't know. You're just gonna have to tune in and find out, man.
They're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
switch to Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe we have to do that. Oh, caught! Complete. First down.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Garoppolo, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first.
Oh, down goes Garoppolo. Down goes Garoppolo. After the huge first down play, they get a sack. I don't think we're... Yeah. I have not been working on it, Preston.
Richardson, the former NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year back
I have not been working on it, man.
Yeah, just remember, this guy's
You have been, Amon. I appreciate that, guys.
And don't worry about his sack numbers. He's rushing from the inside most of the time, but he creates such havoc getting back to the quarterback, breaks down pockets left and right.
You stepped out for 10 minutes? What?
On a 2nd down and 17.
Was that the secret? No.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, incomplete.
It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback.
Wow,
no matter the
2 phones at once.
There,
Amber alert in our area.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up
But I'm
with
not driving
something
anywhere,
on
so I
down.
can't find
On 3rd and
anyone. Oh, down goes Garoppolo. Down goes Garoppolo. Wow, see guys, these sliders are working well, and it's not just because I'm like Jimmy G's getting sacked here. It's because they're getting coverage sacks now.
Offensive line, it appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
You're peaceful. Wow. John's a pacifist. He's going full pacifist right now, dude.
Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for San Francisco.
Baker likes tooting his own horn. Whoa, hey. Hey now. Well, at least the Madden cheese didn't come to fruition. That's all I can say about that. At least they weren't able to take advantage of the Madden cheese there. So maybe they got reverse cheesed. See, look, that's a pretty solid stat line right there for Kirk Cousins. 19 for 33, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Like, that seems reasonable to me by this point in the game. Wouldn't you guys say? That sounds like Kirk Cousins numbers to me. Instead of like 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions.
They begin the drive with a
Oh, nice spin move. Got a yard though, Murray.
Taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can
Yeah, I like this. I think I need to tweak the run numbers a little bit. But see, they both still have under 300 yards total. But they got a lot of passing yards, though. 258, 235. Damn, look, Minnesota's run game is picking up, though, here. So Cook was 60 yards. And that's reasonable. He's got 60 yards by the 4th quarter. I mean, should he have maybe more? Maybe, but I mean, I'm not complaining. It still seems reasonable.
The defensive front, last level being the secondary, but the strong safety position end up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination defensive back.
Yeah, I mean, I know the throwing yards should be slightly higher, I guess. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, I'm just trying to judge it. But if games can be like this consistently, I've fallen in love with what I've been able to put together here. And I've fallen in love with the ability for Madden Sims to be reasonable. But I didn't like the block punt. They need like a slider for that. The Madden cheese factor. It's either 100 or it's 0. That's what they need. Like, I literally, like, you know what? I need to do like a fake video like this. Guys, look, I was looking through and I found this slider. It's called the Madden cheese slider. It's a hidden option. Oh, play action. Cook picks up the block. Oh, Cousins throwing deep. Oh my gosh, just slightly overthrown. Oh.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do.
They do have a lot of overthrows. It seems like these guys cannot throw deep if their life depended on it. Like, they've each hit maybe one deep ball, but they're not hitting that many. So, I mean, that seems reasonable. You get to eat more Jif extra country peanut butter. Oh, man. Oh, man. Another run. That's been their bread and butter this half. Oh, they lose 2, though, there. Madden cheese slider would be on a menu at a bar. Funny. Good one.
Move on and start over again.
Yeah, after this I'm gonna play some Rust, man. I gotta travel a far way to get to the to move in next to the shops, so I don't have to go too far to buy materials and stuff. Just cut down a bunch of trees. Work on my my lumberjack skills. Going deep, caught in the zone, but he dropped it. Incomplete. Oh my gosh.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you.
You're thinking about taking Cleveland or survivor pool? Okay.
Here's Matt Wild now. Remember though, he did have one blocked earlier.
And he punts it.
This is taken at about the 14.
Oh, he tries to fight it off, but he's down to the 20.
Call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay
if you're a fan of punting.
Contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
A run, and got a 4 or 5 yards there. Breida, he's not really doing a whole lot, though.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, threw a screen. Oh, nice play. That was close. He almost got sacked. Jimmy G with 306 and a touchdown. No interceptions.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
We could have gone without knowing that. Another run, and it carries him 4 yards or so. So this is interesting. I mean, in theory, runs later in the game should work this way because now the defense is starting to get tired, you know? So, I mean, realistically, this makes sense that now later in the game, the runs are having more success. They're having longer runs. Longer run plays here. Yeah, I saw. Oh, he almost spun away there, but got nothing. Oh, I got 2.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself,
so I mean, chances are whoever scores next could be the one to win this game. It may just end up being another field goal, possibly. I don't know.
He takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Oh, stuffed. That's it. They're punting now. Like, he wasn't even blocked. He came off the edge. Was that a CB blitz? No, he's 99, dude. What the heck? Oh, yeah, he wasn't even blocked. They just sent an extra guy. I mean, that's not even just bad blocking. That's just they were overmatched. They don't have guys blocking for the HB. What's up, Connor?
Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
All right, so San Francisco having a punt here.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends it
And it's through the end zone.
This is going to carry
Minnesota gets it at the 20. This isn't a bad game. I'm actually enjoying this. I mean, it's better than like just constant score after score and 60-point games every single time.
Leverage guys, win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first.
It's the same guy watching your vids. What do you mean? Another run. Oh, Cook. He just got bottled up by his own guy and lost a yard.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself.
These cats are ridiculous. Maxwell, stop looking at his face. Retard. You know how cats have those rough ass noses, and he's laying next to Chester there, and then he just starts licking Chester's nose. So you know that's gotta hurt. We're just like, you know, it's just like, dude. Cousins back to pass, second 11, throws it short to Cook. Oh, couldn't spin, gets a few yards back. Yeah, he was cleaning Chester's face there for a moment.
And that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back.
Yippee-ki-yay. What's up, Matai? How's it going, dude? Where have you been, man? You're supposed to be here earlier. Maxwell, stop. You're looking at his freaking eyeball. Cousins back to pass and a first down. Slant route. No one covered that. No one had it covered. It was a zone, too. He threw it right in that cushy little zone. Yeah, you, Matai. I'm talking to you. That was like that had to be a very well-timed pass because that was right in the zone. But you notice too, the defenders, how quick they react to plays as well. That's another huge thing. The coverage is significantly better, and the play recognition is significantly better.
On 1st and 10,
Cousins throws it, caught, 9-yard gain. 2-minute warning. Uh-oh. 2-minute warning coming up here. You've been playing Madden Overdrive. Forget Madden Overdrive, dude. When this stream goes live, you're expected to be here, bro. Okay? Just remember that for next time, dude. Okay? Alright, we'll skip this 2-minute warning. I don't want to watch all that. There's Sherman's punk butt. Can only play one side of the field. Like a butthead.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Cousins throws it. Oh my gosh, almost picked off. Wow, that was a terrible pass. That was like overthrown and thrown into 2 defenders. Oh my god. Oh, it wasn't over. There was a guy there. I just didn't see him. He was trying to get it to Cook, and he pushed up. 50 jumped the route, batted it down, and almost got it picked. That was crazy.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Tomorrow night, Dallas gonna win. What? Dallas plays on Saturday? What? A screen. And he was short. They picked it up, but they can't advance the ball in the fourth quarter. So it's 4th and inches. Oh, decisions. You almost have to punt it. Even though it's inches, unless you think you can call a play that's going to get you a first, but ooh. What's up, Jesus? How's it going, dude? That's a tough call. You have to punt it here. A booth review. Oh, whether or not he fumbled. I'll skip that. It's overturned, so they said he didn't fumble it, which makes that seems legit. So it's 4th and 1 now. So now you definitely got to punt it. You definitely punt this ball. You do not go for it here. You punt it and you try to get him out at the 1 or something.
Thank you, New York.
Thank you, New York. Oh, San Francisco's rallying the troops. It's Kittle. It's Thomas. It's Kuziak. Coyle. They're like, here we go, 49ers, here we go. 49ers, I don't know, what the hell was, what was the 49ers chant sound like? They just chant, Jerry Rice, Jerry Rice. And, oh my God, what a trashy punt was that? What kind of trashy punt was that, bro?
And it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Hey, at least they're only down 12-0, dude. It could be 30-0 by now at the half, right?
Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3.
Why do their helmets look gold? They're not really that gold looking. That looks too shiny.
Behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
All right, Garoppolo back to pass. Throws it deep. Oh, he's open. Oh, he dropped it on the hit. Oh, man. What? You're leaving, John? Bro, there's a minute and 41 left in this game, dude. You got to watch it to its conclusion. Can Jimmy G do it? Well, I mean, that was the receiver there. He dropped the pass. He was open. You need to hang on to it. Garoppolo back to pass again. Let's see. Throws it away. He had nowhere to go.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions.
John, you bum.
First things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field.
Jimmy G's like, damn it. That fool dropped my pass.
Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
I am, but I have to say my exit. Throws it quick. First down, 49ers. They're going to hurry it up now. They got a long field to go, although they just need 3 to win it, technically. And they snap the ball. Garoppolo back to pass again. Throws it short. Caught. Another first down. Minute 12 left. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, so it's going to tick down to about a minute after this play. Is he going to stay in bounds? Oh, he makes a mistake. And, oh, his progress is stopped. He made a mistake not just running out of bounds. So remember, San Francisco just needs a field goal to win this game here. Will Minnesota build? Oh, the end got around him, too. That kind of forced that pass. The end got around and was going to get a sack, possibly. 3rd down and 5, so they are not in field goal range yet here. They're definitely not in field goal range yet here. They are too far out. They need to at least be at the 30 to have a chance, I'd say. They're showing the 38, but I don't think so. Not with this AI. Not with this AI. Garoppolo throws it, caught, first down. Down to the 40. The time's ticking away, though. This game's probably going to go to overtime is my guess. If they let this keep going down, they need to get another first. I think it's the only way this game is won by a field goal here. Now the field goal, I did adjust the power, the kicking power in the field goal, so longer field goals should be possible. All right, skip this timeout, but Saquon will be the offensive player of the year. Dude, I doubt that. I think it's too early to say, but that seems unlikely to me. In New York, I think New York still has a lot to do on that team to become a formidable challenger again. All right, so San Francisco only got one more timeout left. It looks like they're going to run this maybe, but who knows? Yep. Oh, the run is stuffed. Back to the 43. They're lining up 2nd down and 13. What are they going to try to do? Oh, he's lining up in the shotgun. Oh, God. Play action. Jimmy G's running. He throws it. Oh, incomplete with 15 seconds left. Well, he was a first-round pick. I mean, he was probably the most hyped first-round pick. So, of course, he's going to sell a lot of merch, but I don't know. I'm sure Baker Mayfield's got to be up there somewhere too, dude.
They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 13. They need like 6 yards or 7 yards to have a field goal shot. Come on, this is too much time. This is not good. Too much time. Oh, the Sims, they screwed it up, dude. 3 seconds left. That got screwed up at the end. I mean, if there's just one of those per game, I guess I'm okay with it. But, oh, why does it have to be at the very end of the game? That's a game-deciding play. The AI decided that game right there. In theory. I mean, unless they get reverse cheese with the field goal block, Minnesota deserves reverse cheese because they didn't really get their reverse cheese yet from the block punt. They negated the cheese, but they still didn't get their own. And Minnesota's trying to ice the kicker.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
That wasn't cheesy. I mean, yeah, but you don't get that. But Aaron Rodgers has to run around to make that happen. He just literally just stood there. And, like, you saw the defenders. That's the thing I can't stand about this game is you see the defenders pushing and they're, like, going back and forth, like, in the same little area. Like, no one's, like, swimming or, you know, not trying to do a swim move or they're not spinning or anything. They're just basically just, we'll just sit here and try to contain. But it's like they're not trying to go for a sack or something.
So
he moved a little bit.
With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Cheese. No.
And the 13-year man puts it through.
Boo.
Will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. A road win in the National Football League.
Good job, Madden. Actually, I'm just glad it's over so that there's not an overtime. Jimmy G didn't do anything, dude. Jimmy G did not do anything, bro.
We can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
He got 3 points. He only scored 1 touchdown this whole game, dude. He's been dating whore. What the hell?
Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Minneapolis,
but the one thing is that Cousins had his 2 picks, man. Like that's the thing that scares me about Minnesota this year with Cousins is I just don't think he's the guy, man. I really don't. I really don't. And you know, a lot of Garoppolo's yards came on that last drive too. They were basically in hurry up offense the whole time. So that was, they started on like their own 10 or something. So they had to go like, well, they went like 80 yards or something. So he had a huge surge in his yards because of that. Otherwise, he was pretty close to Cousins in terms of the number of yards and obviously they had the same number of touchdowns, so not too bad though. I mean, it's a lot more reasonable of a game compared to what we've seen in the past, with the new sliders in place. So player stats: Garoppolo was 99.2 rating, Cousins was 65.6. 23 for 39, 369. Again, a lot of that coming towards the end with the hurry-up offense to result in the field goal to win the game. Cousins 24 for 41, 265. They both had 58% completion percentage, if that means anything. Cousins just had those 2 picks, man. Like, aside from that, like, he would have been fine. Rushing, so we had Cook with 65 yards and Breda with 27 yards. Murray had 15, so nothing really to speak for there. But, you know, Cook certainly had, you know, his 65, so that's not bad. Then you had Marquise Goodwin with 145 receiving yards for 49ers and Pierre Garçon with 100 receiving yards. Not very likely that 2 49ers receivers get over 100 yards receiving. Yo, college senior now. Whoa, look at that. All right, you too, John. Yeah, but not a 145-yard beast. I don't think so. Diggs was 69 yards. Thielen with 73 yards. Really nothing, no one else to speak of there. I mean, but I don't see this happening. I don't see 2 49ers receivers with 100+ yards. Could be wrong, but I doubt it. Yeah, so that's it. Blocking, well, we don't care about blocking. Oops, defensive. So we didn't really have that many sacks. I mean, Minnesota had, oh wow, Minnesota had all the sacks. 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6. They had 6 sacks against San Francisco. San Francisco had no sacks against Minnesota. That's insane. But they had the 2 picks. They had the 2 takeaways. That's what mattered the most, right? All right, guys. Well, let me go ahead and pay out bets too. Don't want to forget that. All right, guys. So that concludes tonight's stream, dudes. Wow, Mike was the only one who bet on San Francisco. Wow. God. All right, guys. Hey, thank you for everyone who stopped by tonight, guys. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for everyone who left a like on the stream tonight, dudes. Appreciate that as well. As always, appreciate any support you are willing to show the channel. So thank you guys again for being here tonight. Next stream tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, guys, you know the drill. Bye-bye.